Overwhelms everybody if I say I can do blogs, I can do a website, I can do funnels, I can do webinars, I can do workflows, I can do text, I can do video call. I don't know how many times, if you're in sales, I don't care if it's real estate or financial advising or whatever, and you use funnels, you see how confusing it is. And it is confusing. And that's why I created AIDA, so that we could do it for you. But I want to show you the process in case you want to try it yourself. And what you need to do is figure out how to create a form, how to create the hook, how to create the workflow, and all this other stuff. So that's what we're talking about. We're going to get into this today. So I'm just going to jump into it, try to make it as quick as possible. And it doesn't matter which CRM or funnel service you use, it's all the same stuff, right? First thing you want to start out with is a teaser, a leave behind, a carrot. All right, let's get started. Jump into it. For all of my leave behinds, all of my carrots, it's all basically the same thing. I want to keep it simple. I want to have one page as the message and the call to action, get started, because AIDA is so vast and so powerful and so somewhat complicated. It overwhelms everybody. If I say I can do blogs, I can do a website, I can do funnels, I can do webinars, I can do workflows, I can do text, I can do video call. Your brain is just overwhelmed. So break it down into categories, and then each category can help funnel and focus down into your business and make it better. And the pitch is, let us do that for you. So I have this, and I have it in Canva. So I have the public view link, which I copied, and then I put it into the drip campaign, which is right here. Oh, evergreen webinars right there. So you want to start right here, right? And it's pretty easy. I had it set up here so that you do new funnel. You can do from blank. I have it set up so that I have a template, and the template looks exactly like this, right? It's very simple, clean, easy to see. And if you look at it, we'll load it real quick. This is the working space, the sandbox. I can just create this, right? I went to Canva and I just did a screenshot of this page right here, bank right there, and there it is right there. Going back to the sandbox, this is very basic, except for I had to create a form, right? And you create the form because you have to enter in the basic information, which you just entered in all this information, right? And then within it, it goes to a workflow, which I have that's static. And then we create this for you. If you're in real estate, we have a buyer's guide that is set up exactly the same way. You have a buyer's guide that we'll create for you. It's not create, we'll take your headshot and your logo and your colors and redo it so it looks like your buyer's guide, and then we drop it into this whole process. So once you hit the form, right, on this evergreen page right here, which it looks like this is the live version of it. I just want you to come in and download. You're going to download a free guide, and then you'll get invited to join the webinar so you can watch it. So that's the form, and this goes into the database that will automatically, once it triggers, the trigger is right here. The form is submitted. The form is AIDA Magnet Form Evergreen Webinars, right? Once that's done, it goes right back into this little flow. And once it's done to the flow with this flow, it removes the new webinar contact, and then it drops it and it adds a prospect tag. So this tag goes new leads engaged. So it means you've taken a secondary step, which means you opened up this email, or if there's a text that goes out, it goes right to you and says, hey, here's a place to sign up for the webinar. And again, this is what the form looks like. This is the actual working flow, and you can add anything you want here, right? But remember that this is just the form. You don't want to make this super complicated, because when you look at the actual lead page, it's just one part, one widget of the entire lead page. So keep that simple. That all the way over here, and we'll go to here. And this is how you make it simple, right? Use basic colors, your corporate colors, use your logo. What's your call to action? What's your value statement? What are the 3, 4, 5 bullet points that you want people to take away before they ever get whatever guide, your buyer's guide or this webinar guide or what have you, and then get this information right here. And yes, you can go back and link. Some people say don't do that. I understand, but I want people to wander around on my website and check it out. So that's done. It's very simple to do that kind of stuff. It's called WYSIWYG. And when you're messing around with stuff, you can change it. You can add headlines, categories, videos, you name it. You can do timers to make it feel like, oh my, I gotta do it, but this is an evergreen, so you can watch it whenever you want. When you're back in here, you wanna make sure you have settings that make sense to you. 5 features to break free with unlimited evergreen webinar. Right, that's my title of this whole thing. And it's the VydeoEase webinar. It should be AIDA, but it's okay, it doesn't matter. And then I have a favicon, which means that's that little guy right here. And then I have the lead funnels, that's internal stuff. Once it's there, then you wanna make sure you have a copy guided thank you step. And if you're trying to sell something, or there's other steps in between where you would have them look at a shopping cart and check out, and then they have this thank you. That's it, your guide's on the way. And then make sure you add this and pop it in there, because it just reinforces what they just signed up for. So I'd fill out all this information, hit this download, and then I would get the thank you page, and that's it. And then it goes into the workflow. You can go in and edit it. There's other web social posting services that once you set it, you have to delete it. You have to go out and delete every single one of them. Beautiful thing about this is you can clone it, you can edit it. Oh, I want it to go out every 4 days instead. So you can totally change it. You can put videos in here. You can do all sorts of stuff in it. What's cool about it. And then here's the other great thing is it actually gets webinars. And I'll go through a couple of these in a minute. You can do quizzes and surveys. There's the form thing. There's a client portal. That's still wonky. You can have your own WordPress website, but the website here is just as good, and Bluehost has been a pain in my side, so I'm not promoting that at all right now. And you can do analytics, and actually you can do QR codes through. So this is an entire marketing suite ready for you to do this. And once I'm done with this video, I'm going to upload it right here and push it out. And it allows you to go through steps. So I can just live webinar, on-demand webinar, that's your evergreen, continue, and you can say evergreen webinar or home buyer course, or 5 things you want to watch out for when you're searching, right? Just whatever kind of video. You can make it 5 minutes, you can make it 50 minutes. This is going on 12, going on 13, and then you can select a form, evergreen webinars right there. Next, this is very simple to do. Problem is it takes time, right? You're taking 15, 20, 30 minutes out of your time if you know what you're doing. And I'm just going to pop this in here and get this basic video. This is a 30-second video that goes in there. And then you can set up this template however you want it. DIY home renovation. Take a look at this. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to change this, either webinar registration, same thing, right? And this is the same form that we saw from the webinar thing. And see, it's all kind of circular. It's multiple steps, but it's very simple. So I can use this. I can just reword all of this and make it easy for me to use. That's pretty much it. So when you have something like this, create it, and you don't want to deal with it, we can create these for you, right? We can create any piece of collateral for you. If it's a buyer's guide or relocation guide or what have you, if you have them from another course, personalize it, send it to us, tell us to create a dashboard for you. Within AIDA, you have special pricing. Now, if you're a VydeoEase customer, you have super duper special pricing. So it's actually better than this, but you have all of this available to you. And just think of level 1 as do it yourself, everything you want. What you get with Ease is an essential version of this. It's a lot less, it's a lot truncated to it. So you would have to pay for a webinar if you wanted it. We don't offer it that. We only offer it in level 2 and level 3. You get a terabyte of storage, you get unlimited funnels. We'll set one up for you every month. The whole point of what AIDA is for us to do this stuff for you so you can be in front of clients and prospects. And after this, I just want to put this thing together so that you see that there are solutions out there for you, even though you're struggling. Once we're at the point where you're generating leads, you might want to do a webinar. You don't have to do a webinar. You can just do a leave behind and just generate and tell you that the most powerful thing that we offer right now is this social planner. And I know that there's Meet Edgar, there's probably 50 of them that are out there. This is great. It works really well, and you can batch upload them. You can do all sorts of different things with it, and it's great. It's so amazing that I get comments on it all the time now. And I do it for my real estate business too, where I do my live videos on the same thing. I use Streamlabs Melon to do my video recording, and then I send it to my VA, and she takes it and polishes it up, makes it all nice and pretty, gets rid of all the ums and uhs, and then she takes it and creates 3 or 4 shorts for me, and each of those shorts get popped into this. Everything that takes a video shorts linked in, it goes there and it pushes it out on a timely basis. And if I had a way to show you the calendar view, I want to show you how powerful it is. This is just getting started. So I'm going to be doing all of these setups so that it goes all the way. But you see here, there's 11 different posts throughout Wednesday, the 5th. That's today. There's 1 post here. There's 3 here. If you looked up my real estate one, there's hundreds of posts that go out every day. It does it for you automatically. So once you set it and forget it, just like the rotisserie thing from the infomercial days. So this is great for you to do it. And it's hard to figure out the first couple times. Give me a call. If you're a VydeoEase client, you already have this available to you. You get the essentials version of it. We have to get you logged in and started, but all of this stuff goes seamlessly. So lots of things that you can do with it. It's fantastically powerful what we can do here. But my point is, let's get you started crawling and get you started using one thing at a time. So if you're a real estate agent, VydeoEase client, you already have a buyer's agent workflow leave behind set up for you. Call me with that and I'll help walk you through it and show you how powerful this is. If you're not, you can sign up for levels 2 or 3, or if you already have a CRM and you don't want to deal with whatever, you don't want to be a part of AIDA, we offer this for $25 a month, unlimited. I would say get started if it's something that you want to do. If you want to learn more about it, I'll learn more about you and we'll figure things out and we'll figure out what works for you. All right, if you have any questions, give me a call or send me a text, customer service@videoease.com, and we'll see you then. Thanks, bye.